Hello everyone, I'd like to share my latest project. It's made with a Reader's Digest book cover. I chose it because I really like the color of it. And I didn't touch the spine. It measures 5 inches wide by 8 inches high with a 1.5-inch spine. There's 6 hand-stitched signatures for a total of 156 pages. On the cover I have some watercolor paper, some straw paper, and this is Tim Holtz, and this is from all the digitals I used in here are from Love Junk Journals, Tracie Fox Creative. I'll list them in the description box. This journal is sold, so I'll put as much description in the YouTube description box. And so you open it up, and it's called Art. This ledger paper is from 1901, which is 119 years old. It's a little ledger book that I have. And this corner pocket has a journaling tag, and this vintage tracing paper has a rose. In this little fold out I have stamps. There's 5 stamps of butterflies, and in this one there's 5 stamps of dragonflies. There's lots of room for journaling. The lady who will be getting this journals on a daily basis, so there's lots of room for it. This is the only digital that's not Love Junk Journals. It's a Pinterest download that I've had for a long time, and I use it a lot. It's that lined coffee stain look. There is a glassine envelope from my Etsy shop with a journaling card. There's a bit of fussy cutting, a little bit of sewing. This is the middle of the first signature. Here's a pocket with some journaling tags. Here there's a little bit of fussy cutting and layering. And there's a Tracie Fox Creative logo. I made a little tag with it, seeing that it's only her digitals in here. The other side of the glassine bag with a journaling card. This is from the Sketchbook. I love that digital, well, I love them all. This opens up. This ledger is from a 1947 accounting exercise book. The second signature. I took art, and I have some synonyms in all 6 signatures. Journaling card. This is a die cut. It's stuck in there. There's a die cut. A lot of shadow. In this envelope, I have some a lot of shade. There's a vintage airmail stationery. Some coffee stain paper. There's tracing paper. In the middle of this signature I have some watercolor paper. Journaling tags. There's skill. I've also numbered the signatures. Here's some journaling cards. Here's a little envelope, but there's nothing in it. Get it out here. Just a little specimen envelope. There'll be lots of room to journal. Here in the middle of this signature is I've enlarged those specimen envelopes. There's to keep some little secret items in there. In this envelope, I did some fussy cutting and a little bit of that straw paper. And in here, from the cut-offs, I didn't want to throw out the bits. So I did some fussy cutting, and that can be used elsewhere in the journal because there's a lot of empty space. So these can be included in the on some pages. There's signature 4, imagination. Also, in this little glassine envelope, I also did some fussy cutting of the butterflies or moths, I'm not sure. That can also be used elsewhere in the journal. And these little items here that were with the sketchbook collection. God, there's a lot of shadow. We have a snowstorm today. More journaling cards. These signatures are quite repetitive, but it's to signature 5 artistry. It's for journaling. This one here. There's some more journaling cards. Another little envelope. Glassine bag with the journaling card. This here I printed on tracing paper and did some fussy cutting. More watercolor paper in the middle of this signature. Journaling tags. There's lots of journaling tags. That's why the journal is a bit fluffy. But by removing some, it'll help. And signature 6, craft. Some journaling cards. This is another envelope with that vintage airmail stationery. The middle of the 6th signature. There's a little side pocket with some journaling cards. There we go. And that's the back. So you can see the fluffiness, like I said, by removing a lot of those tags, it won't be so bad. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.